Hi, everyone. So today we're going to be doing pages 9 and 10 in that new packet. If you've been out, the new packet, it actually says, I think, Unit 3 on it. It's up in front either on the green stool or it is on the table thing over by the window by my lamp. Okay? So page 9, we're going to do 9 and 10. And then if you have leftover time, we're going to work on our Throwback Thursday number 20. I have a few of you that have not even started this, and a few of you that still need to finish. Today is Wednesday. Remember, it is due by Thursday. And if you choose not to do it, you're going to get the score you get, and then you will be staying after school with me next Tuesday. So if you decide not to do it, that's up to you, but please schedule a time then on Tuesday when you will be staying after. Let whoever's in charge of you at home know that you need to stay after on Tuesday. So get that done, please. Okay, now let's get started. So today we're going to be, that's fine, given a graph, and we need to take the graph, get the points off the graph, and once we do that, we then need to find out the equation, just like we've been doing. So for this, we're going to use 3 lines. I'm sorry, 3 dots. I like to use ones that don't have the 0. That's fine if you do, but it makes it sometimes harder if it's 0, 0. So let's, for this, say we're going to use, let me get the highlighter. Let's use this point, and this point. To start, we're going to write these coordinates in here in order. So we're going to start at this point. The way we name the points is how far we go over and up. So we have to go over to the 4, up to the 1. Everybody see that? This one, over to the 5, and then it's up to the 2. And these are positive. If it was negative, I would have negative numbers. This one's over 6, up 3. Okay, now I don't need my graph anymore. I'm going to now use this table and go from here. So I'm going to split these apart. This is my X. This is my Y. My input is my X. My output is my Y. So this is 4, 1. I just took the number in front, put it in the X spot. The second number, put in the Y spot. So this one is 5, 2, and 6, 3. Okay, now we're going to do what we've been doing the past couple days. Find the change in Y and then the change in X. So Y, I go from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. What am I doing each time? I'm adding 1. So change in Y, I'm trying to get this away. Okay, change in Y is 1. Change in X, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Again, I'm adding 1. Okay, so 1 divided by 1 just equals 1. So the beginning of my rule is just 1x. So 1 times 4, because we got to plug this in, is what? 1 times 4 is 4. How do I go from 4 down to 1? I need to subtract 3. 1 times, this time we're plugging in 5, is 5. If I subtract 3, do I get 2? Yep. 1 times, I'm plugging in 6. I'm always substituting in the X values. 1 times 6 is 6. Take away 3 is, yes, 3. So my rule is Y equals 1x minus 3. Or I like to write it as Y equals x minus 3. Either one is okay. Okay, so again, the only thing really new today is taking the points on the graph, putting them in the table, and then going from there. So we just need to be able to take the points from the graph and put them in the table. And then I like to say, break them apart or split them up. The rest is review from what we've been doing the past couple days. Okay, let's look at number 2. I'm trying to scroll. Okay, So now these are our 3 points. We don't really get to pick because there's only 3 on here. So we're going to do this point, and this point. So for this first one, how far do I go over? I go over 0 and I go up to the 1. Okay, do you see that? I didn't move over at all. I'm still, because we always start at this point right here at the origin. I didn't go over at all, and I went up. So it's 0, 1. This one, I went over to the 1, up to the 3. This one, I go over to the 2, up to the 5. Okay, so that's why we've been practicing graphing on your Throwback Thursdays as well, because we need to be able to identify points. Okay, now we're going to break these points up. So 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, and 5. Again, I'm just getting the points straight from here. My first number is the 0. That goes in the X spot. The second number is my 1. That goes in the Y spot. Okay? Too many arrows. All right, now we're going to find our rule. What is X changing by here? Y. 1 to 3, 3 to 5. I'm going up by 2s. So again, this is the same thing we've been doing. Okay, there's nothing really different here. I'm going to move this over here. Okay, 0 to 1 plus 1, 1 to 2 plus 1. So 2 divided by 1 equals 2. So the beginning of my rule is 2x. Okay. 2 times, I plug in whatever my x value is 0. What's 2 times 0? 0. How do I go from 0 to 1? I need to add 1. So this one, 2 times, I'm plugging in 1 this time. 2 times 1 is 2. How do I get to 3? I add 1. 2 times, I'm plugging in 2 this time. We're always substituting in my input value. We got to input that number. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So my rule here is y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, hopefully we're getting the hang of this. Okay, let's keep going and look at number 3. Okay, let's start by looking, actually. Okay. Let's choose these 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Remember, it has to be 3 points in a row. I cannot, please don't write this or highlight. I cannot do 1, 2, and then choose the one up here. I left this guy over here all by itself. No, it has to be 3 points in a row. It doesn't matter which 3, but it has to be 3 in a row. So I'm going to choose 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what I want you to do right now on your own is to write in the ordered pairs. Just write the ordered pairs in. Don't do the input, don't do the output. Just write the ordered pairs in now. Go ahead. Okay, first point is 2, 4. Next point, 4, 8. Last point, 6, 12. Okay, if you have that, awesome. Love that. If you don't, please erase and fix so you have the right stuff. Otherwise, it's not going to work and you're going to get a wrong answer. Okay, from here, go ahead and split it. I want you now to go split it. Meaning put the X's in the input, put the Y's in the output. Don't go any further than that now. So you should have 2, 4, 4, 8, 6, 12. Okay, here it comes now. go ahead, find what they're each changing by, and find your change in y and change in x. Okay, this one's a little tougher, but again, this is the review we've been doing the past 2 days. So find what y is changing by, and then find out what x is changing by. Plug it in and tell me what it equals. You're not finding the rule, just figure out what they're changing by. I want to go step by step because if you get any part incorrect, then the whole thing kind of gets messed up. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to start 4 to 8. You're increasing by 4 each time. 2 to 4, you're increasing by 2 each time. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the beginning of my rule is 2x. How do we do with that? Are we doing good with that? That's like my hope that we can do this whole part. Okay. Now, see if you can figure out the rule. Go ahead. Plug all the stuff in into this section right here, and then tell me what your rule is going to be. Hey, 2 times 2 equals, 4. Okay. 2 times 4 equals 8. 2 times 4, or sorry, not 4. I'm plugging in what this time? 6. 2 times 6 equals 12. So this one's actually a one-step rule. So our rule is y equals 2x. And that's all we have to do. We're done. There's no plus whatever or minus whatever. Hopefully we did really well on that one. Let's go down to number 4. Actually, I'm going to leave this for one more second just in case you need it. Okay, number 4. Looking at our points, we're doing this, this, this. All right, I'm going to let you try. Let's just get our ordered pairs put on there and put in the input and output. Okay, so you're doing input, output, order pairs. Don't do the rule yet. I know you're like, I can do it. I get it. But I just want to make sure you guys have the right numbers, and then I'll let you go from there. Because if you don't, again, like I said, it's going to screw up the whole problem and you would have taken all this time to do it. So just get input, output, and ordered pairs. Okay, first one is 2 comma 1. Second one is 3 comma 3. Third one is 4 comma 5. Hopefully we have that. 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5. If you have that, awesome, awesome, awesome. Great job. If you don't, see kind of where you're making the mistakes. Okay. And then please change it so you have all the correct numbers and you guys can go from here. Go ahead. Finish the problem. Find the rule, find the y, or sorry, find the change in y, change in x, and then find the rule, plug in into the table. Go ahead. Okay, 1 to 3 is changing by 2s. 2 to 3s is changing by 1s. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. So my beginning rule is 2x. So 2 times, I'm plugging in 2, is 4. 4 to 1. Okay, I'm going down, so I got to subtract. So 4 minus something gives me 1. 4 minus 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 take away 3? Yep, is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. Take away 3? Yep, is 5. So y equals 2x minus 3. How'd we do? I'm like really excited because I think you guys are getting this based on how you did with all yesterday's work and the reports that I've gotten. So hopefully we're doing really well. If you're not, fingers crossed I'm in tomorrow. No clue. We'll see if I still have a fever or not. But either way, write down your questions. And then when I do come back, I will sit with you and make sure you really understand this. You're more than welcome to ask me during class, come during a study hall, or stay after school with me. And I will work with you on this to make sure you really have a good grasp of it. If you're getting it, love it, awesome. Keep going. Okay, number 5. Lots of numbered pairs on here. Let's just do, for the sake of us all having the same thing, 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead, do the whole problem. Do the whole problem. Go. While you're doing it, I'll start doing bits and pieces when I think you've at least gotten that part done, okay? Okay, you keep working. I'm going to start talking. Over 2, comma 1, over 4, comma 2, over 6, comma 3. If you don't have these, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Fix that, because like I've been saying, if you don't have those correct, the rest of your problem will be incorrect. So if you have these, great, keep going. If not, stop right now and fix it and go from here. Ooh, this one's going to be a hard one. Let's see how we do with it. Okay. What is 1 divided by 2? If you said 2, you are incorrect. No, no, no. 1 divided by 2, that's a half. When we're graphing, we don't use decimals. So we're going to write 1/2. So the beginning of our rule is 1/2 x. Ooh, this one's tough. So we're going to take half of 2. What is half of 2? 1. Ooh, okay, this worked. We're going to take half of 4. If I split 4 in half, I get 2. Half of 6, I get 3. So my rule is y equals 1/2 x. So again, the really important thing here, first of all, is 1 divided by 2 is not 2. Okay, hopefully we know that. Given that now, we never use, excuse me, we never use decimals when we're doing graphing. We always use fractions. And let's say it was 4 over 3. That doesn't divide into something nice. You would leave it as 4 over 3. You do not change it into a mixed number. You always leave them as improper fractions or regular fractions. You do not change them into mixed numbers, okay? So first of all, no decimals, only fractions, no mixed numbers. All right, let's look at number 6. Hopefully this one's a better one. Okay, let's see here. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, do those 3 points on your own and find the rule. Okay, so our first point is 6 comma 1, 7 comma 2, 8 comma 3. So stop right now, real fast. Do you have these points correct? If you do, awesome. If not, you got to fix them. Okay. 6 1, 7 2, 8 3. These are changing by ones. And if you're further than me, perfect. Keep working. I'm trying to do this behind you so you can kind of check your work with mine. I want you to have this done already. 1 divided by 1 is 1. So this is just 1x. 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. I need to get it to 1, so I need to go down. Down is subtracting, so I'm going to subtract 5. Excuse me. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract 5 is 2. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract 5 is 3. So our rule I get is y equals 1x minus 5 or y equals x minus 5. Again, I like this one better. I don't love the 1 in front. However, it's not incorrect. Okay, hopefully we did really well with this. If you have questions, as I've said before, please make sure you write them down. You ask me them when I return to school, okay? Other than that, after this, you're going to work on your Throwback Thursday, okay? No other options. If you owe your Throwback Thursday, that is what you are doing, okay? You don't get to pick, you don't get to talk, nothing. If you are done, you are not talking, but you may work on other work, okay? You may work on other work. All right, hopefully I will be in soon. I will see you guys later and have a great rest of your day.